Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. My name is Carolina Tisdale, and I am joining you from Brentwood, California. And I'm super excited to be here to share a little bit more about our ultimate lifestyle transformation and how you and your loved ones can change your life. I want to start by saying that this is not a diet and this is not about deprivation. This is for those of you that are looking for a way to improve your digestion, to enhance your sleep, to maybe drop a few pounds, drop inflammation, and feel good overall, bringing all that energy, all that life force from nature into your body. Initially, a lot of people start this program because they want to drop weight. But I always like to say that dropping weight, it's a bonus because once we balance the hormones, once our body has that nutrition to a cellular level, the body, it doesn't get hungry. And when your body doesn't get hungry and has all that chlorophyll and all that energy from our food, the palate starts to change. You start craving different things. Inflammation drops. And when inflammation drops, the weight comes off because now the body can regenerate and it can fix itself. Okay, I just let Allison in. And the program is so simple. Now more than ever, people are looking for something convenient, something that's easy, something that's sustainable, because not all of us have the time to go to the farmer's market 3 times a week, to wash your juicer. Actually, my co-host, Angelo, right here, he's going to be sharing a little bit about his story because he was an expert juicer and he's been through a lot. And what I love about this program is the convenience. You shake it, you're out the door, you have all your nutrition. I like to call this nutrition insurance because it gives you all that protein, all those antioxidants, all those greens, and a colon cleanse, or very gentle colon cleanse, and that good protein. So how this program works is my favorite part because it's so easy. You replace 2 meals every single day and you have cherry before bed. That's it. Very simple. If you're not looking to drop weight, again, you don't have to use them as a meal replacement. You can add it into your everyday diet. So we like to say addition by subtraction. Just by adding the superfoods into your daily life every single day, your body is going to start shifting the alkalinity, the acidity, the pH levels are going to change, and you are going to start craving different things. And we're going to share a few stories, but I want to pass it to Angelo so he can guide us through what these 2 meal replacements a day consist of. And just a bullet point, it has protein, pre-probiotic, antioxidants, it has a colon cleanser, and the greens. So Angelo, I'll pass it to you so you can share it with us what does the ultimate lifestyle transformation comes with.
Thank you, Carolina. I appreciate that introduction, and thank you everybody for being here on a Saturday. I know you all have a lot to do, and I appreciate your time. So thank you for being here to learn a little bit about health and organic nutrition. I just love the Purium foods. There's so many of them. There's, I think, more than 80 now in the portfolio, but we're going to just talk about 5 or 6 of the essential ones that I think everyone should have in their life. And these have profoundly impacted my health. A little bit about me. First of all, my story with health, really diving deep, began about 10 years ago, actually exactly 10 years ago in 2013, with a diagnosis of a primary brain tumor. I had an oligodendroglioma, a rare type of glioma brain tumor diagnosis that incapacitated me and left me on a whole bunch of pharmaceuticals. Basically, that was the path I was led down and told that I needed to do. I went through radiation, chemotherapy, a brain biopsy, all kinds of different things. So I'm just so blessed to be here with you guys today, able to share this experience. And like Carolina said, I started off saying, I'm going to make a big change in my life. And how many times have we said we're going to make a big change in our life and we didn't really hold up to those words, a New Year's resolution or whatever it is? But, you know, when you find out you have a terminal illness, you either go one of 2 ways as I see it. Either you go all in and try to fix the problem as best as you can, or some people just give up, because that's logical to, feel either of those ways. I decided I was going to do all that I could to heal my body in any way that I can. I'm not making any healing claims about any of these foods, but I was on a healing journey, and I am every day. So like Carolina said, I started juicing. I started doing a lot of green juicing and making smoothies. I've always enjoyed making smoothies. You might see some of my videos online. I always talk about my kitchen sink smoothie where I put all the fruits in it and everything. I put all the superfoods I can. Well, for a lot of people, they don't have time. They don't have a Vitamix or a fancy blender or juicer. They want it simple and they want to go right out the door. So we've got the solution here with Purium that I love because we have shelf stable, raw grade, enzymatically rich, mineral rich foods that all you have to do is add water to and you're out the door. So the first one, like Carolina said, is our protein, our fat, our gut detoxifying, all in one. It's the Power Shake. We offer this in two different flavors. We have the apple berry, which is sweetened with a little bit of monk fruit and carrot juice. It's wonderful. It tastes spectacular. Most people out there in our society think that green juice has to taste bad. This tastes phenomenal. It's very sweet. It tastes like a cereal because it does have 7 different organic sprouted gluten-free organic grains in there. That's actually seeds. We got like chia, millet, amaranth, alfalfa greens in there, spirulina, and wheatgrass. So lots of chlorophyll rich greens, lots of healthy sprouted low lectin oxalate seeds grains in there. So you're getting the fats, you're getting the fiber, you're getting the greens. That's an all-in-one. Right there is worth the price of admission alone. The Power Shake is one of my favorites. And we have the unflavored one too for the old school people that don't like any sweetness whatsoever in their food. Now, all these foods are free of fillers, binders, excipients, additives, irradiated ingredients, no BS in these foods. And that's passes my standard of high quality. It's got to be organic. It's got to be real food. It's got to only offer nourishment to your body. Sure, we all like to snack and have other foods, but we really just want to focus on things that nourish, detoxify, and maintain optimal health in our body. And they taste good. So that's what I love about Purium. Also, another great product that we have in our portfolio is our Super Amino 23. This is a spectacular, phenomenal, patented product. They have a trademark on this. It has a master amino acid pattern. Now, what does that mean? That means it delivers 8 essential amino acids to your body. Amino acids are the building blocks for protein in the human body. And these are pre-digested, which means they go directly through your liver and into your blood and absorb within 23 minutes. They're made from non-soy derived legumes, so they're vegan. They're friendly for all people and any dietary need. And they work really quickly. They give me energy to sustain throughout my day, and getting 99% of that protein that you won't get from any other protein source. Most protein sources, as I understand it, you only get about 30% of the protein by the time your body works through all of it. This right here is 99% right into your blood and right into your body. So this is phenomenal. I can't think of anything else. This, again, just like the Power Shake, is worth the price of admission to this ultimate lifestyle transformation. Another superfood that we have in this is the Biome Medic. Another thing you can't find anywhere else. This is I like to call it the glyphosate remover because it has a probiotic that is a fermented wheat germ spore. We call it pre-BioSure. You don't have to remember that, but what it is, basically, it goes in there with some herbs like chicory root and the super probiotic, and studies with human beings, clinical studies show that within 6 weeks, a reduction up to 74% of glyphosate. Glyphosate is that chemical weed killer desiccant antibiotic that you're going to find in Roundup, the weed killer that's being sprayed and still legal in North America, well, in Canada and the United States. Mexico is not legal, but most countries have banned it around the world. We're still spraying it. So this helps pull glyphosate out of the body. It also shows a 75% reduction in what's called a C-reactive protein, which is a marker for inflammation in your body. And if you're not aware, inflammation is the bellwether of all disease in the body. Chronic inflammation over time, stress, it's a form of that. So we want to get rid of it. The Biomedic, top notch. I love it so much. I'm so grateful to have that, because all the juicing of fruit that you can do doesn't have something like that Biomedic. It's great. Another one that we have in our amazing portfolio is the Super Cleansar. And I would be remiss not to talk about some of this packaging that I'm showing you. It looks like space packs or whatever. It's all plastic free. It's plastic free because we believe in our company that we can't just be healthy eating healthfully. We also have to be stewards of the environment. So these are made from hemp, bamboo, and tree sap composite. So you can bury these in the ground and they quickly decompose. The Super Cleanser is an amalgamation of herbs like Cascara Sagrada, clove, wormwood, marshmallow root. And what they do is they go into the gut. You don't want to take this every day, and it's certainly not appropriate for pregnant or nursing mothers, or women are looking to become mothers, because these are powerful herbs. You want to consult your doctor in taking this one. But this actually helps to remove parasites in the gut. And we all have a load of parasites. Hopefully it's more of a healthy balance of them. But a lot of people today eating processed foods, acidic foods, coffee, sugar is the number one addiction. Carolina talks about this a lot on her online account. She talks about sugar and how addictive it is, 8 times more addictive than cocaine and opioids. So if you're eating a lot of sugar, a lot of acidic foods, this is going to help with that as well, because it helps rid your body of parasites. And we'll go deeper into that some other time. But those are some of my favorite foods. One other one that we've just added to the American Purium family, this is a hit in Europe, is the dark berry protein. I love this. I have to mention this. I asked Carolina, can I add this too? This is a collagen support, a vegan collagen support, anti-aging. And this right here has a whole bunch of dark fruits in there, stuff from acai berry, makwi berry, berries you probably never heard of, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, you name it, it's in here. It also has, those are great for strengthening the skin and the collagen, keep you looking younger and feeling better. I recommend taking this with some herbs that we have called Renew Hair, Skin, and Nails together. They're a super combo to help you regrow hair and have great skin. I'm feeling pretty good taking these. I'm 46 years old, almost 47. So I'm pretty happy with the state of my skin right now. I know some people my age are kind of wrinkly because they haven't been getting enough water or not, taking care of themselves. So this is great. So that's just a few of my favorite things. One last thing though, I forgot to mention, this is probably my favorite, is the apothecary. This is a North Italian tart cherry that we grow on our farm in Southeast Utah. And this is an heirloom cherry that is the highest source of natural melatonin that you can get. And melatonin is that hormone that's produced by your pineal gland in your brain. It also helps you sleep. It helps with circadian rhythm. But above all, it tastes amazing. Instead of having a wine or something else as a nightcap, you can put a little bit of this in water and have that as your nightcap. And it helps you get that deep, restorative, restful sleep from the melatonin in it. So those are just a few of my favorite things. I could go on, but I have to keep it limited today because I know you guys' time is valuable. So thank you for letting me present this. And back to you, Carolina.
Thank you so much, Angelo. That was great. As you guys could see, this is a lot of nutrition. It's almost impossible to eat this much nutrition on an everyday basis without these foods. And something that I wanted to add to Angelo's presentation, which was awesome, is that 1 serving of the Power Shake, so 5.5 tablespoons of this, has as much nutrition as eating 6 microgreen superfood salads because it's super concentrated. So it has a very high amount of nutrition, very low amount of calories. And because it's very low on calories, feel free to add as much as you want to it. When you order your transformation, it comes with a little blender. You can add berries, mangoes. You can make it taste like a dessert, cacao, literally anything. It's so yummy. You're going to love it. And the sour tart cherry, as a matter of fact, is very high in antioxidant content. A lot of us are not eating enough antioxidants. And what happens when we don't eat antioxidants? we're on an oxidizing diet. And what happens to things in nature when they oxidize? What happens to batteries when they oxidize? Nothing works, it dies. Well, our body oxidizes in the same exact way in the form of aging. We start losing our hair, we start going bald, our skin becomes soft, our muscles, our whole body starts to age faster. So it is essential that we are in an antioxidant diet so we keep our vitality. And one serving of the sour tart cherry has as many antioxidants as eating 6 cups of blueberries. That's how concentrated it is. And yesterday I had 1 cup of blueberries. I can't even imagine eating 6. It's a lot. And most of us don't have the resources or the time. And what I love about this program, that this whole thing breaks down to $12 a day. This is what I mean. You're going to save time and money. $12 a day is cheaper than Starbucks or McDonald's. We actually went to Starbucks and we asked, what does the average person spends and orders every day? And they said a cheese sandwich and a latte for $13.50. So this stuff, it's way cheaper than anything, and it's going to satiate you to a cellular level that you're not going to be craving foods like you used to. So you're going to definitely save time, save money, and you're going to get your health back. Now, if you are into fitness, you like to work out, you like to go out on walks, you could like to do yoga, we recommend that you consider the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, which is what Angelo just went through, plus Performance. The Performance packs comes with extra support, comes with extra protein. It comes with an antioxidant that actually helps you with lactic acid retention. So you're not sore the next day because it's a very powerful antioxidant. As a matter of fact, astaxanthin is 100 times more powerful than vitamin C. So it repairs tissues as they get damaged. We have a lot of our Olympic athletes and professional athletes on that product. It comes with an energy drink, which is great. So you don't get that extra caffeine and all the chemicals and metals and binders and fillers and all the things Angelo just spoke about. And it comes with a hydration drink, super yummy. It is amazing. So if you're into fitness, please talk to the person that invited you to this call, and they're going to help you decide which pack is best for you. If you want the pack with the collagen, if you're into renewing your hair, your skin, and your nails, you might consider the collagen pack. If you just want to improve your gut health, the ULT or the ULT and Performance or Immune, we have multiple packs. So talk to the person that invited you, and they're going to help you assess what's best for you. Now, most of our customers do this for 90 days. It takes at least 90 days to experience a breakthrough. It takes time to work with the body. Okay, in Chinese medicine, there's a saying, 1 month of healing per year of trauma. So how many years have you had those extra 20 pounds? How many years have you experienced the bloatiness, the gas, the constipation, the hair loss? How many years have you experienced the trauma that you are experiencing right now? So give it some time. 90 days is the timeline to experience. Of course, you can keep it going longer. Then after the 90 days, what most people do is the maintenance program, which is 1 meal replacement a day instead of 2. So you wake up, you have that first thing in the morning, chair before bed. Super simple, super easy. Now, we have a testimonial. Her name is Damaris, and I met her actually a couple weeks ago. No, it's been already like a month. And when I met her, she was experiencing skin issues. And I recently saw her this past weekend, and I said, Damaris, your skin looks amazing. Are you wearing makeup? What did you do? And she said, no, I just been in the transformation. So I want her to share with you guys a little bit of her story and how she was able to improve her gut health, which reflected in her skin so quickly. So Damaris, let me pass it to you, and let me unmute. There we go.
Okay, can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So funny, it's like everything that could go wrong went wrong, where my laptop froze and I was like, where's my phone? I have to get back on. But yeah, so that's definitely the most noticeable change as far as physically for me. My skin I've been on the reset for 34 days now. And definitely within 3 weeks, I noticed such a shift. I guess for me, I did want to share deeper than that, what committing to this has really shown for me or unfolded for me. So I saw this quote that I wanted to share because I think the theme for me doing this is the word commitment. And the quote that I found was, freedom is not the absence of commitments, but the ability to choose and commit myself to what is best for me. And so this concept of commitment is very new for me. And I want to share just a little bit about my background. I've always had a passion for health, fitness, nutrition, holistic everything, Eastern medicine, personal development. Now, at a very young age, at about 8, 9 years old, I started displaying behaviors of an eating disorder. And I was a ballet dancer for 9 years. And honestly, this mindset of what I thought I should look like carried on for 20 years. So this eating disorder went on for 20 years. Along with eating disorder, there was body dysmorphia, anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts. I also was diagnosed with OCD, PTSD, ADD, and slight dyslexia. So throughout my teens and my 20s, I identified so deeply with these labels. And because I was so attached to these labels, I also created the narrative that, oh, I can never do this. I can never speak publicly, as I'm doing right now. I can never have the confidence. I can never. So what I've come to find that now 34 days into this reset, the woman I was 34 days ago is not the same person I am here right now. And what's really interesting is the skin issue started for me in November, and I feel having the skin issues led me to where I am today. And when you can go back and be like, now I understand my timeline, right? And right before I reached out to Catalina, I went through a very unexpected breakup. I was broken up with. And then 2 weeks into my cleanse, my best friend passed away from cancer. So what this has shown me is a whole new level of commitment and what it looks like when you're actually nourishing your vessel. The old me would have gone straight into self-sabotage modes. I would self-isolate. I would turn to foods that were the crappiest for my system. I would not search for community. The list goes on. And I think the most powerful realization for me, yes, I'm noticing changes in my gut. I'm noticing changes in my skin, my hormones, which is a beautiful thing. But I think the most profound thing for me is witnessing myself evolve emotionally and mentally. So the emotional body, or the emotional part of myself, I now allow myself to sit with every single emotion and experience and let it consume me to the point where all I end up feeling, even through grief and death, is love.
Mm.
The mental side of it, I am finding that I am becoming this woman that I said I could never. The confidence and the amount of yeses I've been saying, like Carolina asking me to do this, I'm like, yes, even though inside I am dying. I am just like, I can't do it. And even later today, we're doing an event here in San Diego. Speaking in front of people, sharing my story is very uncomfortable. But then I say, well, there's a reason I've gone through everything I've gone through. And it's all, we all have everything, and it's about sharing. And so for me, I think the most profound thing and committing to this program has been one of the most life-changing things for me, because it's also reestablished a whole new relationship with myself. And I think in order to be a leader, in order to be a coach, in order to be a mentor, the first step is, how are you going to commit to you? Because if you can attain that and have that within yourself and actually have that commitment with yourself, just imagine the ripple. Imagine the rippling out, and imagine the people that will end up gravitating to you, because, people are struggling. People are in pain. People are wanting to lose weight. People are chronically inflamed, all the list of things. And I think for me, as I said, this chapter right now of my life is commitment. And as thankful and excited as I am that my skin is clearing up, because it messes with your confidence, but I said, you know what, that's part of my story right now.
Yes.
And that's my skin. So as you can see, December, January, February, March, what I was experiencing is called perioral dermatitis. And I was able to get it to a place where it was stable with just changing my diet, environment, and a specific skincare line. But these last pictures were literally 2 days ago. So that's a month into my reset.
Thank
So
you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Damaris. Let's show some love for
Absolutely.
her. Your story is so beautiful. And as she explained, this is way more than just a gut health reset. This can change your life. That's why we call it the ultimate lifestyle transformation. You get to experience a new you, because when you work on your gut microbiome and your gut bacteria, detoxifying, nourishing, and repairing, you start connecting with your heart and your brain. Your body starts to become in alignment. And when you are in alignment, you tap into what you truly want in life, and you start attracting that abundance like Damaris is doing. You get yourself out of your comfort zone. And I actually have a similar experience that Damaris. I was struggling with depression for many, many years, and I had no idea that it was related to my gut. No idea. And once I did this, I started to become the most successful person that I knew. I was on fire. And I know, Angelo, if you could share in a minute or two, Max, how do these products support you on your journey through recovering with cancer?
Well, in every way, I would say nutrition is very important. I mean, God first, but second is health. Without health, you have nothing. So being able to optimize my health, a lot of doctors out there will tell you that you need to start with pharmaceuticals or surgery, but they've only experienced less than 20 hours of nutritional training in 4 years of medical school. I came to realize that quickly. So for me, it's about not just stopping what I was doing and switching to Purium. It's about integrative approach to all of this. So adding more. When you know better, you do better. So having more greens, like you said, 6 superfood salads in one power shake. I'm still going to have a smoothie too, or I'm going to incorporate that into my smoothie. But it's just a wonderful opportunity to expand on your health journey. So you don't have to make serious health changes all the way and think you have some crazy willpower. It's about adding in these foods into your life and then see how you are going to crave those sugars and other things less. That's what I found. It worked for me.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing that. It is a very common sense plan. The only way to do this wrong is not to have your superfoods twice a day and cherry before bed. And as Angelo said, once your gut gets balanced out, you start craving different foods. You start eliminating coffee, eliminating flours and dairy and inflammatory foods. The body starts to talk to you, and you start to listen because you start to connect with your gut. So please talk to the person that invited you in this call. They're going to give you a little bit more information how to get set up with our ULT lifestyle, the ultimate lifestyle transformation. So you can do this, give it 90 days, then do your maintenance program. And hopefully we have you here sharing your story with all of us. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. If you are in San Diego area, we are doing an event today. Please send us a message and we'll give you the address, and we will be talking about our business opportunity on how you can join our mission, help people become healthy and make money while doing so. It's a win-win for everyone. So thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend and we'll talk soon. Thank you, Damaris, so much for sharing and your vulnerability and sharing all your story, and Angelo for sharing your wisdom, your magic. Thank you, Kim, Vero, everybody here. Janet, Rolana, have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, everybody.